Hey guys, today we're here at the Port Elgin Flea Market with Doug Archer. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Now, if you've never heard of him, he wrote the amazing book Ghoul's Gold. And I would say that it's pretty much a Southampton acclaimed book because everybody around here loves it. So today I'm going to be asking you 5 questions. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay, so because of the setting in the book, it's all around here. What inspired you to write it about Chantry Island, the place that it is located on?
Well, I have the good fortune of living between here and Southampton, so I actually live right down in the lake, and from my front yard I can actually see Chantry Island. So it's been a bit of an inspiration and motivation for the last 25 years for me.
So when was the first time you ever visited Chantry Island? Because it is now a federal bird reserve.
So I've been on the tour. There's actually a tour that goes out to the island, and I've been on that tour several times over the last couple of years. But I used to visit Chantry Island when I was 20 years ago when I first came up here, and we just take a canoe out and paddle around the island. You can't actually go on it because you're right, it's a bird sanctuary now.
Yeah.
But you get pretty close, so we got really good pictures and good views of Chantry Island and the lighthouse.
That's awesome. Okay, so my next question is why did you choose to write a book?
Okay, so I've been a freelance writer for most of my life, written hundreds of stories and articles for newspapers and magazines. And I'd always wanted to do a book though. And I actually had it in my mind to do a book on Chantry Island. But what really solidified it for me was my son. I have 3 sons, and the eldest is Jordan, and he's 26 now. But when he was 11, the same age as the characters in the Ghoul's Gold, we were down on the beach looking out at the island, and he asked me if there'd ever been any pirates on the Great Lakes. And at the time, I didn't know. I've since learned there actually were pirates in the Great Lakes, but at the time I didn't know. And I said, I don't know, why'd you ask? And he said because he thought that Chantry Island and the lighthouse would have made a great pirate hideout. So that idea stuck with me. I said, that's a good story.
So did your son inspire the characters?
Yes. I mean, the main characters are Brogan, Bryson, and Heather.
Yep.
And if you take Brogan, my 3 sons are Morgan, Brody, and Jordan. If you take those names and blend them together, you get Brogan. And there's a little piece of each of my 3 sons in the character of Brogan.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so I just want to let you know that I really connected with this book because all the time, like every summer vacation that I have with my grandparents, it's pretty much the exact same. Like we go to Jerry's Fries, and yesterday was my first time on Chantry Island.
Okay.
And your explanation of it was like really good. Like I totally understood. I was like, oh yeah, that's where, I think there's a picture, that's where this took place. And then that's the door where this took place. And then that's where the chase took place. And it's really awesome. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Should hire you as my agent.
Wow. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Got it.